Hi,
sir.
sir.
Ahaman si Kylie.
Nag-text siya sa akin, sir. Nilalagnat daw
Agoy
siya.
ba sinag-crowning moment na sir di corona? Naku. Paano ako magdi-discuss ngayon? Kulang kayo. O sige, since dalawa lang kayo, magdi-debate na lang kayo. Go, sir.
Go, sir.
Okay, sige, debate na lang. So, the topic to be debated is about the impact of social networking for students. Okay? So, Anastasia, you will be the affirmative team or the pro. Okay, sir. Erich will be the opposition or the contra, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, I will give you enough time to comprehend and think of your arguments.
No, sir. We can start now. Para
Okay.
makita ang katag.
So, we will start the debate. So, the first round will be the introduction. Each of you will introduce yourself and point out the reason of being pro or contra to the given topic. And the second round will be the speech delivery. You will express your opinion about the topic, and the opposing side will deliver her arguments. And finally, you will conclude your opinions. Then we have the third round. The third round will be the Q&A round. So each of you will ask your opponent, and of course, your opponent needs to answer your question, okay? Don't worry, i-record ko tong session na to para si Kylie ang gagawa ng overall conclusion para may task siya. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start with you, Anastasia. Okay, sir. Let me introduce myself. I am Anastasia, and I am pro with this topic because nowadays social networking is very popular. There are many positive and negative impacts from this site and the internet. And after discussing this topic, I hope that I can increase the positive side and decrease the bad effect. Thank you. Okay. It's your turn, Erich.
Okay, I am Erich Manalastas. I choose to be contra with this topic because as far as I know, social networking is a social structure made up of individuals or group to be connected by one or more specific type of relationship, such as friendship, kinship, and even relationships of beliefs, knowledge, and prestige. Actually, we never realized that social network brings us to bad life. It has a lot of disadvantages, especially in education and lifestyle sectors.
Okay. So it's your turn, Anastasia, to give your arguments. Now deliver your arguments. All we know that social network has very much positive impact in the educational sector. There are many benefits such as learning discussion media. Many students sometimes feel like they're not able to solve their tasks, so they can solve their problem by discussion in social network with their friends or other people who could help. Thank you. Okay. It's your turn, Erich. Give your arguments. Then Anastasia, you can follow. Go.
Social network has many bad effects for students, girl. In education sectors, it can reduce time for study. Through the internet and other social networking sites, students will forget about the time. They waste their time in social networking. In the social network, we can also find some unnecessary data due to the lack of supervision from parents, such as X-rated videos.
Social networks can increase the students' creativity. Given social networking, students accelerated to create a work to attract the attention of other users. That way, students will be stimulated to increase their skills. For example, by writing an article or post on a blog, it will increase communication among users, even enrich language skills because the possibility to make contact with the youth from the different parts of the world.
Girl, level of language comprehension becomes worse. For example, there are no rules of spelling and grammar on the social networking site. They just make their own without caring about good grammar in communicating. It is slowly but surely killing good communication skills in the real world. Moreover, it kills the writing skills according to the standard and correct spelling
From the
in school.
lifestyle sectors, we also find a lot of advantages from the social network. Through social networking, students can develop a sense of independence and increase positive self-expression. We know that nowadays there are many kinds of groups in the social network that offers us to join them. We can independently join them if we feel that it brings positive impact to ourselves. For example, we can join a group that has an activity for helping victims of natural disasters, especially that today we are facing COVID-19 stigma. In addition, social network can increase solidarity among users. Students can communicate with other users continuously, so there will be a high sense of brotherhood among them. Besides, social network can also help increase critical thinking and the making of decisions, girl.
Duh. It is known by everyone that social networking overload can also give very bad effect to students' lifestyle. They become lazy to communicate in the real world because they are too interested with their new friends in social networking. At last, it will make students more selfish. Moreover, they won't even empathize the real life environment. Their sensitivity to the surrounding environment is murdered by the pleasure to their friends in social networking sites, girl. Mababad
Okay,
sila.
enough. Tama na, ginoo ko. Kalma. All arguments have been given, and now, please provide your conclusion, Anastasia. Okay, sir. To conclude, social network has a lot of advantages in students' life. Social network has also made students' life easier in many sectors, such as education, lifestyle, and relationship among people. Bad impacts can easily be prevented by using it wisely and properly. Thank you. Okay, Erich, your conclusion, please.
Well, from those arguments, I can conclude that social network is not really good for students. There are many bad impacts not only in the education and lifestyle, but also in other life sector. Until now, there are a lot of victims of crime in the social networks. Almost all students waste their time to do something that is useless for them. It can destroy their brain's work, and the worst thing, it can destroy the moral attitude of our country.
Okay. Well done. So, it's the Q&A round. Anastasia, you ask Erich now. Okay. To you, Erich, if you don't agree with social networking service in education sector, then why are you here? Ooh, interesting.
Bitaw, no?
Ito ba? Okay, sir, I will change my question. If you
Babag
don't
na ko.
agree with social networking service educational sector, will you be able to receive a lot of knowledge from books as wide as what social network gives? And how?
Of course, we can. Each book has different information and details, so that as long as we read several books for our references, the information gotten will be also wide. Besides, we all know that information from the internet
Okay,
are
stop.
mostly taken from books, right?
Erich, your question for Anastasia, please.
Karon ka. How if the learning discussion media that you discuss makes students having no effort to study and answer the tasks by themselves, yet asking all the tasks to be done by people in the discussion forum?
Nowadays, teachers will be more active in social networking media. They can check either their students copy-paste the answers completely from the internet or take the explanation or details only to answer their tasks that they do not understand, girl. Kasimple sa pangutan na ginoo ko.
Bugira.
Okay, enough. Kalma, kalma, kalma. Okay. Palakpakan ang mga sarili. Well done, ladies. So Miss Kylie will be the one to make the overall conclusion regarding with your points and views for this debate, okay? So both of your ideas are convincing, napakagaling. Okay, so that's all for today. Okay? Out muna ako. Bye-bye. Ano? Aptik mo mga ways ako karon mo. Mirisin ninyo. Bye.
Ang bugira. Umanda lang yun ka, may araw ka rin, Anastasia. Nagtutara siya, syari kabal mo yayaw. Kasi nakalimot ka. Ikapilara ka.
Hi, ma'am. Okay, shall we start? Di ba last day, nag-chat ako sa GC that you need to review everything about COVID-19, di ba? Kasi
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will have an oral recitation today.
Yes,
Hala. Okay, so as you can see, may anim na numbers dyan, 1 to 6. So each number has its corresponding question that you need to answer. So mamimili kayo ng number, then sasagutan nyo, okay? Okay,
Okay.
mag-start na tayo. Sure naman ako na kapag review kayo, di ba? Sige, let's start. Okay, let's start with you, Erich. Pag ganyan tayo, si Erich muna, tapos ikaw, Anastasia, tapos si Kylie ang last, okay? Okay, Erich, pick a number.
Number 1, ma'am. 1.
Okay, your question is, what is COVID-19? Oh, COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the most recently discovered coronavirus. This new virus and disease were unknown before the outbreak began in Wuhan, China in December 2019, ma'am. Okay, good. Next, Anastasia, pick a number.
Number 5, ma'am.
Okay, your question. Are antibiotics effective in preventing or treating the COVID-19?
Well, according to the World Health Organization, ma'am, no. Antibiotics do not work against viruses. They only work on bacterial infections. COVID-19 is caused by a virus, so antibiotics do not work. And antibiotics should not be used as a means of prevention or treating of COVID-19. They should only use
Okay,
as
good. So
for
remember
bacterial
ha,
infections.
antibiotics only work on bacterial infection, not
Yes.
against viruses. Okay, Kylie, it's your turn. Pick a number.
Number 2 na lang, ma'am.
Okay, ang tanong is what is a coronavirus?
Hala, balik naman na, ma'am. Kasi balik. Sinagot naman niya ni Rich kanina. Uy,
Iba yung tanong ni Erich, COVID-19 yon yung sa'yo, what is coronavirus?
di na parehas.
Zay, lahi na, Zay. Lahi na.
So Kylie, what is coronavirus?
Ay, ginoo ko.
I think coronavirus is nabasahan ko man uy. My family, a family of coronavirus is a family of virus. Then, mauto, a family of virus, ma'am. Okay, Erich, you expound Kylie's answer. Actually, Kylie is correct.
Ano, giingnan ta ka, ma'am?
Coronaviruses are a large family of viruses which may cause illness in animals and humans. In humans, several coronavirus are known to cause respiratory infections ranging from the common cold to more severe disease such as the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome or the MERS and the Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome or the SARS. And the most recently we have today is the COVID-19. It's a coronavirus also.
Okay, gets mo, Kylie?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Tama, magbuto ako.
Okay, now Erich, pick a number now.
Number 4, ma'am. 4.
Okay. How long is the incubation period for COVID-19?
Okay, first let me define what incubation period is. So incubation period means the time between catching the virus and beginning to have symptoms of the disease. According to World Health Organization, most estimates of the incubation period for COVID-19 range from 1 to 14 days, most commonly around 5 days. These estimates will be updated as more data become available.
Okay, good. The range is from 1 to 14 days. Okay?
Yes.
Now, Anastasia, it's your turn. Pick a number.
Number 3, ma'am. 3.
Okay. How does COVID-19 spread?
People can catch COVID-19 from others who have the virus. The disease can spread from person to person through small droplets from the nose or mouth, which are spread when a person with COVID-19 coughs or exhales. These droplets land on objects or surfaces around the person, and other people then can catch COVID-19 by touching this object or surfaces, then touching their eyes, the nose, and mouth. And others also catch COVID-19 if they breathe in droplets from a person with COVID-19 who cough out or exhale droplets. That's
Okay,
why
good.
it's very
Okay,
important.
Kylie, ikaw na. Piling
Social
number.
distancing, ma'am.
6 na lang, ma'am.
Okay, your question is, can humans become infected with the COVID-19 from an animal source?
Halo, ikalisod, anak, ma'am. Uy. Hala, linog. Linog sa inyo. Linog, guys. Kusog
Ma'am,
kaayo.
wala man, ma'am.
Wala man.
Wala ko na feel.
Uy, ma'am, mo out sa yun ko. Kusog yun ang linog, ma'am. Kusog.
Class, galinog sa inyo?
Wala.
man, ma'am.
Basin ila Kylie ang center ba?
I-chat na lang siya nga, i-submit na lang niya tubag sa ako, ipa-chat.
Maot sa okay, basin niya. Ni ginoon ko na i-aftershock diri sa amo.
Sige, ma'am.
Sige, ma'am.
Ada, nagpalinog-linog na to kay di katubag. Pati way linog.